Yeah, they made a. These guys made another game. It's only available on Xbox though. It's not even on PS4. I thought that fucking sucked because I do like their games. It's too bad I'm gonna be able to play that one. It's too fucking bad. Why does it say waiting for Y chromosome for? I don't understand that. What is going on here? Yeah, I clicked on this. I clicked on my stream before, and it said waiting for Y chromosome. What the fuck kind of shit? YouTube is on some man. I'm telling you. The fuck are they talking? Waiting for Y chromosome. Oh, user license agreement. Bandai Namco was involved in this. Oh my god. They refused to patch up Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Who actually reads all this shit? Nobody. Look at this shit. You're forced to at least scroll through this shit before you accept. Like you must agree. You must agree with our private policy. It reminds me of Alan Wake. I have no. It just does. I heard part 2 is gonna be woke. I was like, damn. Man, I'll tell you one thing before I even think about purchasing Alan Wake 2, I'm going to watch videos on it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna purchase that if they want to go that route. I gotta admit, I probably wouldn't have bought Life is Strange 2 if I read the reviews and shit like that and what the game, how much they want to give us the message in that game. I probably wouldn't have bought it, to be honest. But I bought it after. I bought it by the time I found out there was woke shit in it. So just audio, video, and controls. There we go. Alright. Jeez, I want to know how to play. How should I choose how to play? Let's do this. Let's see what this game is about.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
The tub titles are fucking tiny as fuck. Damn. Might as well turn them off.
Change my clothes and wash my hands. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Are you going to what? I ain't finished reading that.
I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station. I'm playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
This is 60 FPS. You could tell. Look how smooth it is. You can tell it's 60 FPS. I prefer 30, but oh well. I can play at 60 FPS, no problem. That's too bad more games don't give you that option.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Oh, they're going to a funeral. It would be under visible. I mean, under visible. It would be under video, the subtitle. Oh, here we go. Cool. Cool, I can make them bigger. Large is the best I can do. Subtitle background, put that on. At least I can make them a little bit bigger. Sam and Nick. Nick's been my friend since we were kids. My only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood. And now he's ghosting me by being dead. Oh, that's the funeral he's going to. Damn. Damn. Holy shit. I'm sorry, Nick. The walking
this place was
simulator
always
part.
one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
The walking simulator. Yay!
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Basswood. Did I say it right? Basswood when I was reading it. Got my neighbor doing his cheerleader moves and shit. And I'm not bullshitting. He looks like he's doing cheerleader moves. Like he's a 16-year-old girl in high school practicing her cheerleader. That's what he looks. That's what he looks like he's doing. Anyways, back to this game. I just glanced over and I saw him in this window doing the cheerleader shit.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Damn, look at that ugly ass grill. Damn, look at that.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway. I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks, fishing with Nick.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
The game that could have been Life is Strange, but ended up being called Twin Mirrors. Enjoy.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here. I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
I thought he was going to say something different.
There seems to be something here.
What is that?
Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seems twisted to me. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
Yeah, unless you're hungry, you'll see a lot of appeal in it. Hunting just for sport is fucking stupid.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
I mean, if you're not gonna eat them, leave them alone. That's all I'm saying.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Like, hey, honey, I'm going out to shoot some elk. But you can go to the store and buy meat, baby. No, I'm just gonna kill them for sport. Oh. What kind of shit?
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
I don't like
I used
funerals.
to love looking at
Yeah.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
I'm glad they didn't show it off in the description. Runs at 60 FPS. Damn. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they didn't bother to do that. Like that's gonna change. Like that's gonna like. Oh, I didn't like what the game was about, but they said it was. They said it was running at 60 FPS, so I had to buy it. Come on, man. Ooh, crystals.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others, even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Exactly, you heard her, but you didn't listen. It's a difference here. That's a difference between hearing and listening.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Gotta go back to the car.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Man, I love my new boots that I bought. So glad I got some new boots.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Now let me see. I'm almost there. Almost.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
What's up, Zon? Good to see you, man. It's always great. Missed you my last stream.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
Wait, why is he in the driver's seat? What the fuck? That is odd. Oh, nice, man. I know. I hate it. I don't like it either, man. But you know, you can't. I mean, you gotta lurk sometimes, man. I mean, I'd rather you not, but nothing I could do about it. Nothing we could do about it, man. The fact that you're here lurking, that's good enough. I'll take that.
So,
You left.
Yeah, he left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Wait a minute. That's a female. I swear to God, I thought that was a little boy. I swear on my mother. I swear on my grandmother's grave that I thought that was a little boy. A boy being a keyboard. You mean to tell me that's a woman and she's grown? What? What?
I don't really want to talk about this right now.
You don't want to talk about this? What are you, my age?
I'm not here for very long. I don't want to fight about the mistakes I've made.
Well, my dad died. I'm angry, and I want to fight about it.
Oh, it's his daughter.
And
Okay.
it takes two people to fight.
You're a jerk, and I'm gonna talk about it.
Uh-oh.
It's been hard. My mom's been distant, even before all of this.
Damn, she a pushy little bitch, isn't she? Oh my God! I said I don't want to fucking talk about it. I'm gonna bang your head against that steering wheel.
I wish my dad was still here. I wish kids in class liked me. I wish you hadn't left. I wish a lot of things.
Aww.
Well, I don't know how much me staying would have helped.
You're the only one around here that doesn't treat me like a kid.
You are a kid.
Hey, thank you.
Doesn't mean I like to be treated like one.
It's in that rebel mode. Rebel.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
Oh, it's a
I'm
foul
just
play.
in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again.
Wait, who the fuck is that in the back seat? What the fuck? I'm lost. Wait, who is that? We know Joan is. Anna, we know she is. That's not a father, Nick. That's not our father. Who the
It's your
fuck is
call.
that? I'm keeping her out of it.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug, but sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
I like the shadows. Nicely done. How old is she? Like 14, 13 years old? What the fuck? Cause he's only gone for 2 years. Don't treat me like a kid. You are a kid. But enjoy it while you can. Shit.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later. Same old town, same old bar. The more things change,
The more things stay the same. Ooh, a police car.
some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Wait a minute. Why is the police spelled backwards? That word is spelled right. Open it. Wait, why does police spell backwards? That's interesting. What? You call that rockin' fast?
Ethan keeps a spare key around, but I should use the front. The old bar sign reminds me of when Nick and I were still kids.
So she don't believe it's an accident that her dad passed. Uh-oh.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000 miles past its prime. I hope she's not running short on money.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back-in-town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Billards.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
Oh, he's a local legend, huh?
Must have been a hard issue to write. Ugh, I'm not ready for this. Here we go.
It's the wake, not the funeral. The wake. Yeah, I'll take a fake ass loading screen over that any day.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen,
Hick.
get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan.
You're not worth it, Higgs. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right? It's supposedly the spirit of Cole. Doesn't really belong here anymore. Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
Yeah, I'm in the bar, man. Get some drinks out the bar.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that.
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times and I thought it sounded good. So, I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize... Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us, join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this. Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years, my best reporter. What do you even say about him?
He loved people, sharing things, having fun together. Take video games. He didn't even care if it was some cooking game or shooting game or what, as long as we were playing together.
I always prefer my games analog. Chess, Go. You two did seem to bond over them, though.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot in Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say. Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll, keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
Yeah, you missed both of my tipsy streams. You missed both of those, man. I just want to go into the calculator. I ain't know what the fuck that meant anyway.
You should have been the one giving the eulogy, Samuel. No one knew him better than you. Like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, you two were.
That's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up after what happened.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
So, Sam, how's life been treating you?
The same way it treats everyone. Some days are better than others.
Yeah, that's pretty optimistic, coming from you.
I try.
You staying in town long?
Not really. Why? You think I'm gonna disturb the peace or something?
Wouldn't be your first time. Have a nice evening, Sam. You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I've missed that.
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers. There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
But no more than 3,000 milligrams a day.
I thought it was 4,000.
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to do. That amount is damaging for the long term.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic. Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things. That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work. Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'll be right back, man. I got the fucking munchies again. Shit. Damn. Damn, just for fucking gas? The fuck, man? Shit is murder. That ain't counting food. You can't drink the fucking gas. Shit. I hope that's not just for gas. That's insane. $1,200. Fuck out of here, man. Fucking system is so fucked up. There's Zom. I hear you on the miles, but I'm talking about the price. That's what I'm tripping on. Of course, you gotta travel a long way to get to Texas. I don't know if it's Plano or Planto. No, it starts with a P though. Barely a fucking hour. Shit. Come on. Okay, I'm ending this shit. $30 fucking seconds. It buffered for 30 fucking seconds. And all my chat left. Everybody that I had in here left. Everybody I had in here gone. This is the type of shit. It seems to always happen when I have people in here. When I have nobody in here, it never buffers. It plays like it should. The stream just goes smoothly like a motherfucker. Smooth sailing. But when I have like a crowd or audience in here, it buffers. Holy shit. It says 3 watching. It told me went to 0. I was about to cut the stream. It never buffered like this before. I can hear it now. That's because you got Wi-Fi, Chrome. I don't think there's much of a big difference between Wi-Fi and LAN, to be honest. I think the biggest difference you can see is when you're playing multiplayer. Like you know what I'm saying? That's when you see the difference. You playing multiplayer, not streaming. Not really. I'm not saying that landline is worse than Wi-Fi and vice versa. I'm saying it's not that big of a fucking difference. Shit. Because I don't play multiplayer shit. Cause I don't know for sure, but I suspect that it's when you're playing multiplayer, it's not good. If you got Wi-Fi. Yeah. Well, they should have fucking bumped me off by now then. Anyways, Plano, Texas, I don't know if it's called Plano or Plato, Texas. I would like to live there because it's where they manufacture my favorite chips, which are Doritos. So that's why I like to live in Plano or Plato, Texas. Tyler, Texas. I never heard of that. Tyler's a name. What the fuck? My name's Tyler, and I live in Tyler, Texas. I'm glad whoever's still here, man, is still here despite, because that shit was fucking crazy. That buffering. Shit, I probably would have fucking left without the spectator. Not left for good. I would have came back later. Because sometimes I left the stream because it kept buffering. I couldn't, couldn't enjoy the stream, so I left. I hate to do it. Especially if I'm like the main supporter in the stream. Or the only one. It buffered a total of about 30 seconds. Northeast, okay. Brian, I saw you've been to Texas before. Okay. You probably fucking told me that, but my stupid ass forgot about it. I had orange juice in a long time. Damn. Well, you'll be back to troll them again. So I miss pissing y'all off. It's good to be back in the old Texas. I wish somebody would tell me that. 65 degrees is kind of chilly to me. It's chilly. I mean, it's not too bad like you be freezing. Under 60, this one I really feel it. or it's like almost 59 degrees. That's when, like when it's under 65, it's fucking this jacket weather. Under 65 at least. I think between 65 and 70, I can stand it without a jacket. Huh, no, officer. Zipperhead. I grew up in Nebraska. 65 is nice to me. What? It's fantastic over here, man. What the fuck you talking about? I feel like jumping in the pool. I know you ain't gonna be calling them those. I almost said motherfuckers. I know you ain't gonna be calling those police zipper heads, man. You don't need to be doing all that. I pretty much say no, I'm not. But you feel free to test me if you want. Not on drugs. I say no to drugs, officer. Shit, I grew up in the 90s where every fucking commercial was talking about saying no to drugs. You had the PSA saying say no to drugs. And be cool, stay in school. That's what I grew up on, sir. So I said no to drugs, so I'm a good boy. Road pirates. You damn road pirates. To defund the police, or we want less police in our neighborhoods. We don't want you guys walking around because we get nervous because we're criminals. Oops, I didn't mean to say that. So what do? They lessen the police presence in neighborhoods, and guess what? Crime shut up like a motherfucker. Yep. Motherfuckers got bowls. How they know cops here? Oh yeah. Time me to rob this motherfucking bitch. Come here. No. Shut up, bitch. Where's your money? Yeah, they be the main ones calling the police when there's trouble, though. The main ones calling them. I thought there was one person I said, well, if you got a problem with the police, don't ever call them if you're in trouble. He didn't respond back to me. I said, uh-huh. You know damn well you're going to call him. Right. Everybody should be. I think that's the most dumbest thing in the world is to censor guns or get rid of guns. I said the criminals got it. Why can't the people that's not criminals have their guns? You're only making it bad for those who are not criminals. The criminals still gonna get theirs. Yeah, like getting rid of guns is gonna solve mass shootings. That's bullshit. They still gonna get their shit, man. So all they gonna do is find another way to kill. All they gonna do is find another way to kill multiple people at one time. They'll make homemade bombs, light that fucker, and throw it in the crowd and have it explode. They gonna find a way around it. So, like I said, you're only making it for the good people to protect themselves. You're only making it hard for them. Like there's this one story I like to tell they stupid ass. It said it was an old lady. She called the police, right? The reason why she called she called 911. My bad. The reason why she called 911 was because somebody was breaking in her house. And rightly so, she was scared. But she did tell the operator that she did have a fucking weapon. And you can hear in the background the guy trying to break in. And she was like, what am I supposed to do if he gets in here? It was like, remain calm, they're on their way. You know, the police are on their way. She was like, she's like, well, they better hurry up because if he comes up in, I'm gonna fucking shoot him. I don't want to shoot him. So the guy, unfortunately, eventually broke in and she ended up fucking blasting his ass. Killed the man instantly. That's fucked up. Can you imagine what it would have been like if she didn't have a weapon to protect herself? He would have probably killed her. So I was like, fuck your laws against guns, you fucks. That lady's life was saved because she was able to carry a legal firearm. I don't know about that. How would a government save that old lady I just talked about? How would they save her? They couldn't save her. She had to save herself. She had a weapon. You know? I mean, yeah, she's going to be broke up about it that she killed somebody to protect herself, but at least she's still alive. At least she's allowed to feel that way. The government wouldn't have been able to protect her. The police didn't get that fast enough. You know, not that I blame them. I'm just saying, he was in there already. He broke in. And I heard, it was crazy because I heard the 911 call, and you could hear him in the back just banging on the door, boom, boom in the back. I was like, damn, he really trying to get up in there. Fund the police harder. Oh, they're not funding us enough, so we're just going to try half-ass. Damn. Well, she had a gun, so it backfired on the person that was breaking in, because if the police were half-assing because they wasn't getting funded enough, as you say, it backfired on the person breaking in her house because he ended up getting killed. So the criminal ended up taking the taking the slack for it. Right, he ended up receiving death for it. So, so yeah, basically, you know, gun laws are stupid. Everybody should be able to have a fucking gun, man, if they want one. It should be no problem. And you know what kills me too is the fact that stores talk about if you're carrying a gun, don't come in here. You can't carry a weapon in here. I'm like, it's a fucking convenience store. What am I doing? What am I supposed to do if I'm outside walking about and I just happen to have a gun on me for protection and I want a fucking beer? I can't walk in there because I have a gun on me? Shut the fuck up, man. Like they gonna fucking see it. You know what I'm saying? The fuck you talk about? You can't come in with a weapon on you. With the concealed weapons. Get the fuck out of here. You can't even fucking see them. That's why they concealed. What the fuck you so jumpy for? That's a stupid rule. That's stupid. I never understood that shit. I mean, no shoes, no shirt, no shoes, no service is stupid too, but it's not as dumb as no concealed weapons allowed type of shit. Cause I'm thinking like if the person comes to the restaurant, he has no shoes or no shirt, as long as he got fucking money, feed him, serve him. He got enough, feed him. He want a fucking cheeseburger? Give him a cheeseburger with his shoeless ass and shirtless ass. Shit, you in a fucking business. Why the fuck you care what they look like? I mean, fuck. Like you doing them a disfavor. You doing yourself a disfavor because you lost a customer. You doing yourselves a disfavor with that shit. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. All of a sudden they care now. If you got no shirt or no shoes, get the fuck out of here. Kill him with that shit, bro.
Sit yourself down. Now you should know how much.
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine. Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Crystals. The crystal.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You'll probably save some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Happier times. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Bug was so small back then. I wonder who took that picture. Those two were a great team. Look at us. Look at us.
I'm sitting about the Nick and Joan picture.
Those two were a great team.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Well, Dennis, I won the bet I had with myself that you'd be an asshole right off the bat.
That was a safe bet.
What are you even doing here, Dennis?
You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit. Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds? The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I wanted to help. I was trying to make things better.
You always do. Try, at least. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago. He never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
That was a beautiful song she sang, though. Thought I'd mention that. Maybe that's because you're slow, Googs. You ever thought about that?
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, throw away. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Said Nick need a drink. A motherfucking drink, goddammit.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident.
Mr. Hicks, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Don't worry, I won't stay in town long enough for that. Declan, Bess, have a good night.
You too, Sam. Take care of yourself.
Well, I don't want no motherfucking trouble tonight, goddammit. They fucking started. I was about to. Shit, they started with me, those fucking Hicks. Shit. The fuck? It was gonna be a brawl before he stepped in. That's my line. That's my line right there. I'm built different.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard. Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
Thought we ran him out of town. I wonder what he's planning to ruin this time.
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
Well, you were, Tara. You can't talk about Nick like that.
What did I say? It was only the truth. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Oh my God, full of shit 101. Wow, she sounds so full of shit. It's unbelievable. Jesus Christ. Damn. Wait, but what you mean you gonna take a drink, Nick? Aren't you driving? I mean, not Nick. This guy I'm playing as. What you mean you gonna take a fucking drink?
It does look tempting. He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Kathy seems haunted. Spread overly thin, and I saw Joan storming off. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever.
You ate 2 tombstone pieces? Damn. I can only eat half of those pieces now. I used to eat the whole thing myself, but I stopped this. I just eat half at a time.
Who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit.
I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602, beer doesn't solve any of this. You're back out in the world, feeling emotions, fitting in. That's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
That drink is getting to him. Shit, I was kind of mad that my first high went away too fast. Yeah, I was mad about that. I was like, damn. The second one lasted a bit longer. Yeah, I can't eat like that no more either. Mmm. Wow.
Checkout was at 9.
Hmm?
We need the room.
I just gotta check out.
No. Stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh. I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed. Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Mm-hmm. He's still drunk. I think he's hungover.
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Please let there be water.
Ooh, another beer.
Is that... No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water. No, no more beer. I need water. No, no food. I'll just throw it all up. No water, of course.
Oh, drinking from the sink.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. At least it won't take me long to get my things. I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Hmm? That's blood? Shit.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
What the fuck just happened? What the fuck?
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
This is weird.
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
It's really not making any sense at all to me. And that's not a good thing. It's a bad thing I'm talking about.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Get far away. Don't think. Just go. Far as fast as I can. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened.